Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Agents of Reflection Scar. This is episode 20, Astraea's Reckoning. This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, for stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as on itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, we'll get started with introductions, beginning with Maddie.
What's up, guys? Rasu here. Find me streaming on twitch.tv/Rasu. I'm the storyteller for this game and musician, voice actor, streamer, etc. Thank you for having me on, Tim.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Kashel, the Shadow Metal type Kudamon. Off to David.
Hello, I'm Merl, and I'm playing David, the basic type Gaomon. Off to the Hyro.
Hello, I'm Ren, playing Hyro the Renamon, Light and Shadow type. On to you, Sammy.
My name is Gabby or Gebab, and I'll be playing Sammy, the Windfire type Digimon. On to you, Wyatt.
Hello, I'm Azure, and I'm playing Wyatt, the electric metal type Pulsefon.
Alright, and for the recap, we're gonna turn it over to the birthday dragon. Go for it, Azure.
Okay. Okay, last time, the agents began investigating the murder of David Burrow at Castillo's behest, and further kicking their vacation down the road. David went to retrieve Jacob, for Burrow's body was in his office, and upon his arrival, the agents began questioning Jacob, and while he didn't have an airtight alibi, the team didn't really think Jacob did it. Cashel, Castillo, and David began to investigate the crime scene properly. Burrow's cause of death seemed to be either the knife sticking out of his back, or the chlorine gas that lingered in Jacob's office when the agents found the body. The gas was traced back to a bottle of bleach mixed with ammonia behind a filing cabinet, a very simple method of producing chlorine gas. David laid out a list of objectives for the agents: to process and seal Jacob's office, to have an autopsy performed to determine Burrow's definitive cause and time of death, access the commissary's records, cameras, and inventory to determine who acquired the bleach and ammonia, and once all that was completed, they could begin drafting a list of suspects and eliminating them with their alibis one by one. Jacob was sent to holding, mostly for safety, for the duration of the investigation. Wyatt was sent to retrieve Sammy and Hyro, and to have Anouk watch over Jacob in holding, and get a mortician/coroner to perform an autopsy on Burrow. Wyatt found Sammy and Anouk in her room and privately told them about the murder. Having sent Anouk on her way, Wyatt took the slightly paranoid Sammy to retrieve Hyro. After having convinced King to stay put in Hyro's room, the Battle Gamamon gave Hyro a magnifying glass that turned out to have the power to show the history of something when looking through it. The trio descended back to the third annex via the stairs, you're welcome, Sammy, and rejoined the others. 1 second. They gave David the magnifying glass and explained how it worked. The former detective used the glass to look over the scene and saw an unknown figure bringing Burrow's body into the office, putting the knife in his back, and writing the message on the wall in his blood. He also saw the bleach bottle somehow floating before falling over to make the gas. David pocketed the magnifying glass and relayed the information he gleaned. The agents came to the conclusion that Burrow was likely killed elsewhere and transported to Jacob's office. David stayed at the office to collect conventional evidence, and Cashel and the other three were sent to get the coroner finally, and investigate the library and Burrow's quarters. David also added ascertaining the cause of the power outage to the to-do list. Cashel and the other three at the infirmary were at their... Sorry, once again. Cashel left the other three at the infirmary to get a coroner, while he went to try to find Burrow's quarters alone. The trio then had to deal with the receptionist Gatomon for a ludicrous amount of time. It turned out the only coroner or mortician on active duty was Astraea, and Wyatt was reluctant to let her do the autopsy due to his suspicions of her. He eventually relented, but he was going to watch her the whole time while she had the body. Once all was decided, Sammy and Haro went to catch up to Cashel. During the great amount of time spent dealing with the Gatomon in bureaucratic hell, Cashel searched for Burrow's quarters, but could not find them in the barracks. He moved on to the library and found a small haphazard bedroom in one of the back rooms, presumably Burrow's. Cashel found no signs of blood or any sort of altercation, but he did find a wine glass, which the dregs on the bottom contained the remnants of some kind of powder. Cashel also found a strange wooden block under Burrow's mattress, and most importantly, he found parchment on the desk and used pencil graphite to reveal the contents of a letter that had been written on top of it. The letter suggested that this Mayella that it was addressed to was trying to get Burrow to sell out Jacob, and that she had some sort of vendetta against him and Castillo. Cashel sent pictures of his collected evidence to David and immediately headed back to security to find the last name of this Mayella to check if she was the MS for the communications from Raban's desk. In the agent roster, he found what he was looking for. Mayella Scyther, call sign Astraea. Cashel messaged his entire team with this information and that she could be... Cashel messaged his entire team with this information and alerted security that she should be considered dangerous. Wyatt and Astraea were in the elevator on their way to collect Burrow's body when he received Cashel's message on his phone. As he pulled it out, Astraea paid extra close attention to him. Despite the immense danger he was in and his eternal terror of being trapped in the elevator with the most probable suspect, Wyatt managed to hold it together, even managing to chuckle as if he had simply been sent a meme or something before putting his phone away. As the elevator made it to its destination and the doors parted, Wyatt let Astraea leave first, where she was ambushed by security, and Wyatt pressed the closed door button and collapsed against the wall, messaging the group that security had Mayella on the third annex. Cashel found Wyatt in the elevator on the way down, and after Wyatt explained what happened, he gave Wyatt a rare well done. The agents convened to make sure Mayella was properly apprehended, and security took her to holding, and that is where we left off.
All right. With the prime suspect now in holding and a lot of evidence we still need to puzzle together, how would the party like to proceed?
Well, David will be taking the body and the information that he has to the infirmary to begin the autopsy.
It's someone to.
Get someone to. He'll do it himself if he has to.
I think Wyatt will join David because I don't think he wants to be around Astraea right now.
All right. So we know what you guys are doing. What about Hyro, Sammy, and Cashel?
I mean, if they're gonna do the autopsy, we should question Astraea. Right?
Is that our choice, Kay?
That's what I'd suggest
Probably a
doing,
good
because
idea. But get her
I mean,
into
we have
a
Cashel
holding
with us.
cell first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe we should wait until Astraea's at the holding cell.
I mean, at the end of last session, the security took her away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, given that one of these is definitely going to be more interactive than the other, I say we lead with what is probably going to be the shorter one, and that is the autopsy. So, arriving at the med bay. Unfortunately, Kepler is not available for an autopsy. We don't know where Kepler is even. And the other person who might have performed an autopsy is no longer free to walk around. So,
Okay. So I guess we're going on to plan B then. David will ask where autopsies are performed here in the med bay, and wheel the body back there, and will suit up to do the autopsy himself.
all right. Now, this is going to be. Describe to me your exact line of work. Like, what exactly did you do on the outside?
Well, it's primarily just an investigator. I collected evidence and presented it to my higher ups to then and on occasion I would do interrogations, but my primary area of expertise was forensic evidence collection and investigation. But he has seen autopsies performed before and knows the general process. He's just never actually done one himself.
All right. In that case, go ahead and trying to decide what I think is best for this. Be it investigation or medicine. Unless you
would
have
be
an argument for
medicine.
something else.
Yeah, I would say a mixture, maybe do a medicine roll to see if I can perform the autopsy correctly, and then an investigation roll to see what I can ascertain from the findings if I perform the medicine check correctly.
Sounds fair to me.
Can't help you with the
would-
medicine check, though, so you're on your own with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry. I got this in the bag.
Oh, I don't know if that's sarcastic or not.
It might be. Okay. Here we go. Here goes
I
nothing.
will say Cashel actually has medicine.
Yeah, but Cashell's doing the...
Also, there is influence, and your difficulty has been decreased.
Yay. All right, let's see here. Three. Oof, this is gonna be rough.
Oh, no.
I believe in you. Oh wait, maybe you don't want that.
Here goes something.
All right.
You could...
I don't need
Woohoo.
to tell you that's a 1.
Yeah.
That's...
Let me body. Let me see if I can body boost those two junk die. Unfortunate.
Oof.
All right. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna willpower that.
All right.
Oh. Those are the wrong type of dice.
Dear God.
Oh yeah,
Those are-
good. Good thing I rolled the wrong dice.
Those are D12s.
All right,
Uh,
I got the right dice this time.
Wyatt, I think it would be best for you to get out of here with that. That's kind of unsanitary, says one of the guards.
What?
Ah, frick's
You find...
sakes. Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Wait. Oh god, I'm the victim of influence this time.
Looking
Is
to your
there-
left, you can see that a small slice of cake has been presented to you on a levitating plate. Although it says "Happy Birthday, Azure," a name you're not entirely familiar with.
Huh. I guess Wyatt's gonna gingerly take the slice of cake and just really not know what to do with it.
Okay, once more, I am going to body boost the reroll since I got it back because I used a willpower.
Oh God!
My lord.
Merl, you're supposed to roleplay as David, not as Rain.
He only has 3 dice, to be fair.
Okay,
You did have a difficulty reduction, right?
yeah, but
Yeah, you never got more than a 1.
yeah,
But that means you would have only rerolled the 2 5s because the 6
I
is a
did, and
success.
there were 2 4s, so that's why I willpowered.
Yeah, but on the second roll, you wouldn't have rolled 3 dice for the
Well, that was because I used a
body.
willpower, so I re-rolled the whole thing.
No, use a
And
body.
okay, so
the-
first roll was a 935, correct?
And you bodied the 2, and
Then
then
I
you
bodied the 2.
willpowered it.
Then I willpowered, and then I body boosted because none of
Yeah.
them are successes.
Well, no, still, because the 6 would have still been a success on the 655.
Oh yeah, oops.
But regardless, still.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just take the 1 off, and then
If
then I can have 2 successes.
only it were.
All right. With 2 successes, you hold a scalpel in your hand and look over David's body for a long while, gazing over his features. It's not unfamiliar to you to see a body. It's not even unfamiliar to you to see someone you know dead. But something about the high stakes of this situation. Something about knowing that if you get this wrong, a killer walks free. You can't bring yourself to plunge the knife into David's corpse.
Well, now what?
I figure that's a kinder failure than saying you do it and fuck it up.
Yeah. This is David being like, well, I can't do it. Okay,
You've no
so
idea.
well,
Okay.
all right. So plan C, we need to find Kepler. Wyatt, see what you can do with that.
Okay. I would know there's like a registry or whatever in security, right?
That's right.
And in the meantime, David's going to make sure that there's a security detachment attached to autopsy so that the body is not tampered with. And we'll proceed to the library to process that scene himself. See what he can find with the magnifying glass.
All right.
Yeah. So White's going to security.
All right. Now I think I should probably pass it off to Kashel, Sammy, and Hyro.
Sounds like a plan.
Johnny Jr. Gray, thank you for the follow. Oh dear, now my follower cards are broken too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I need to fix that. We talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it all night. So yeah, what are you guys getting up to?
So I assume Astraea is basically at some point taken to a holding facility, or at least like
That's
taken a company to a holding facility.
Yeah, that's right. In this one, security seems aware of the high stakes of this investigation, so she's not being held in the same cushy kind of cell that Edgar was. She has a dense door, and 3 or 4 inches thick, that she's placed behind, along with a brick interior lining, a cot to serve as her bed, and absolutely nothing else in the room. And this is the scene you behold as you approach.
Sam's gonna turn to Keshel and go, so, you can do the questioning, right? Right?
I can, yes.
Yeah, because she kind of scares me. I don't know if I want to question her.
I do. Thank you so much for that $15 tip and for completing our spookiest tip goal yet.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like horror. Hell yeah.
Tell him time is ticking, Sammy.
Never mind. I need to charge back 1 moment.
Instant backpedal.
Yep.
Can't be that bad. Yeah, she kind of scares me. I don't know if I want to question her.
And I'm worried I might question her the wrong way.
I mean, if you go in there, I can accompany you. I can provide backup and look scary.
I gave Samuel luck.
I can look scary if I want to.
Uh-huh. So, shall we go in? As I'm looking at both Kashao and Sammy.
Yeah, we probably should. Together. Go on ahead, I'll be right behind you.
So who's taking us in?
Well, obviously, Kashal, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right. He did a good job the last time we had her interrogate someone with a dragon. You good, Zim?
All right, looks like it may need to be Sammy this time. So Sammy,
Oh no,
as you... I mean, it's either you or Hyro.
that's fine. Either way.
Okay. Sammy, as you enter the room, Astraea guards you with regards you with a bit of a smirk. So,
Hi.
good to see you again, Sammy.
Yeah, it's been a minute. How you doing? I don't imagine you're comfortable, but you doing okay?
As comfortable as one can be. And yes, I'm doing okay.
You need like water or something?
Please, this would be very kind of you.
Okay, okay. I don't know if we can like motion for someone to just get us like some water for her or something.
Hyro looks at the guard and whispers, "Is that allowed?"
Uh,
It's
you're,
encouraged.
you're, you're the interrogators. I mean,
Yeah, yes. You can just get us some water. That'd be nice.
Kasha, did you say something?
I just remarked that's encouraged. You get her DNA.
No, I
and
did
stuff.
not.
Okay.
Ah. Well, see, that's a really smart idea, Wyatt, that I'm hoping somebody will pick up on. um, yeah. Can you describe the scene again, like where she's located, seated?
oh, sorry. She is seated on the little cot they've got for her to sleep on.
Okay. Sammy's just kind of gonna walk into the middle of the room and go, okay. So you can just start telling us everything. What happened and why?
Of course. You see, I was in my room from the hours of she would remember, but the storyteller does not. I was
don't
in my
think
room.
I don't think you gave explicit times.
Okay. Well, I was in my room from 8 o'clock last night until, well, I wanted to get up. I fancied myself a glass of wine. So I went to the commissary. I helped myself. You see, Jiro was not there, and I am quite high rank. So I helped myself to the product, made a note, and left it there for Jiro to return to, and returned to my room without incident.
So your eyewitness is Jiro.
No, sir. Jiro was not there.
Okay.
I believe he's been recovering from some tiff with Miss Raban.
Okay. Yeah. She's kind of scary, isn't she?
Sometimes, when she wishes to be.
I don't get it. Like, why be so scary?
I tell her this all the time, but she does not listen to me.
How so?
Well, for one, she's in a giant cell now.
I mean, yeah. But like, why do you tell her? I thought you were like friends.
Well, a big snarly, snappy face is not good for business. It is not good for the morale of our agents, nor for Castillo.
I mean, that's a good point, but last time you came with us on a mission, you were like a big, scary, snarly, snapping face. After, we captured him.
Toward our enemy, yes.
I mean, he is like, I guess he was the enemy, but he turned out to kind of not be too bad. Would you still consider him an enemy?
Of course I do.
Why?
Because he is an untrustworthy creature brought back from the other world to our own headquarters. How should I trust him? How do you trust him?
He looks up at her with like a genuine like eye blink moment. How do you choose to trust anyone?
What a wonderful question. She provides you no answer, just remarking that that's a wonderful question.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And well, since I kind of guess it's a little obvious as to like what overall might be happening, why do you think you're here?
I believe I may be suspected of the murder of, well, whoever it was who was in that room.
Do you know who it was?
No, sir.
Can I roll to see if she's lying?
Go for it.
Good luck.
Teamwork.
This is not Sammy's strength, so I'll take your teamwork. Yes, please. Would this be soul empathic?
I'll provide
be-
2 dots of insight.
Thank you. Because I've only got 3 dots for this, so that's 2 teamwork, 2 insight.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
I'll come in at you.
Of course.
Oh.
I'm gonna soul that one. That's a 9.
Nice. Oh.
You had a pretty astounding roll, Sammy. Unfortunately, your adversary is stone-faced.
Darn.
Ah.
If she's lying, there is not a hint of it crossing her brow right now.
And okay, because I mean, to be honest, I'm not really the best at this, but I do think, you've been here for longer. So what do you think happened? Like in this situation? Because like based on what's been happening, things are a little weird, right? And
I should say so. It is not often that a Mirapool agent gets murdered in someone's office.
but how could that happen? Is a miracle supposed to be a safe place?
It is. So this news is as baffling to you as it is to me.
I mean, you've been here longer. Surely something like this must have happened in the past, right?
Not that I am aware of. Well, not since the jailbreak.
Which one?
Oh, I believe I've said too much. That is a classified event. I cannot go into details.
I mean, I can probably get permission so you can speak about it if you really want.
If that is your prerogative, I will gladly speak. I will gladly speak to you of that situation if you get permission.
A character. I'm pretty sure we can just get Castillo to say yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. And just gonna have him walk out the door. So quickly just ask someone if he can have permission to speak about it. Ideally in some form of confirmation so that she also knows that it's totally not classified, quote unquote.
Haro, do you want to roll insight for me?
Sure.
Yes, please. I believe in you.
Give me one moment. Do...
Maybe we should have thought a bit longer about the team splits.
You said insight, correct?
That's right.
Mhm.
Well, unfortunately, with the amount of stuff that needs to be done in an investigation, you have to do team splits. Otherwise, it would take an eternity to do
Yeah.
anything.
What is it, like half legwork?
Yeah.
And like Wyatt's good at legwork, but
That's what I expected.
Well, not
Two.
too bad.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sell that one.
I believe in the 10 explosion. Come on, Ren.
An explosion,
So
but it's
close.
3.
All right. Looking at Astraea, you notice a certain sense of being relaxed in her posture, especially as Sammy leaves the room. She is happier with her circumstances now than when she was first detained. And how do I put this? She doesn't seem to feel any stress under this investigation at all.
he doesn't know what we know. Or at least she
Yeah.
doesn't know we know things.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
After noticing that, Hiro is actually gonna grab the glass of water for her.
All right. Astraea, assuming you're actually going to give it to her,
Mm-hmm.
will receive the glass of water graciously and say, "Thank you, Hiro. I am terribly sorry the situation has come to this."
Yeah.
How are
I'm
you
at
getting along with that boyfriend of yours?
She's trying to be. She's good at this.
Hiro. Take a deep breath and let it out as he looks at her and said, "While I am not very happy with the situation I am, he was not my boyfriend."
What is to be unhappy about?
Hiro is now confused. Hi-
I
Hiro
heard you
speaks.
gave him a name. King.
Uh, Crap. Out of character.
Oh,
Did Hiro give him the name, or was it?
it was
She
David mostly.
she
Yeah,
doesn't know who gave him the name.
that was me.
I know, I know, but I'm trying to remember who actually gave the name. I know it was Hiro.
I did.
Right. No, in character. No, no, I didn't give him his name. That was David.
Do you trust this friend of yours?
Of course.
Why?
He hadn't. I don't have any reason why not to.
No reason at all.
Nope.
Tell me, do you trust the one they call Ido?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Do you believe he is a good Digimon?
As what I've seen, yes.
Then why would this friend of yours want to kill him?
You're talking about killing King?
No, King was gonna attack Ido at the start. Remember when we first found him?
I mean, yeah, I know that. Does Australia know that?
She was there at the
Yeah,
mission.
she
Oh, she
was
was
there with
okay.
us.
I mean, that's why she was cruel to King, I'm pretty sure. On top of, a little bit extra.
Oh, you're talking about why King
He's
wanted to kill Ido?
yeah, like with what you trust him, even though that.
I mean, well, I don't fully trust King. I give people second chances. And I don't know their history behind what we've seen. And while I trust Ido, that doesn't mean I can't understand what's going on the other side of our world. Their world might be very different than ours. And we have no idea how it works over there.
Do you not believe your little boyfriend would harm Ido if left alone?
I mean, as of right now, King is more scared than Ido.
Fair enough, if this is what you believe.
I do.
Have any more questions before Sammy returns, Hyra?
Uh,
Question. Though
out
I'm
of
not there.
character. Yeah, out of
question.
character. Oh, and character question?
I have a character question of
Okay.
does she drink the water?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Not yet. She's just kind of been holding it.
Okay. No.
Not got anything else.
Yeah, so Hyra's gonna walk back and just wait until Sammy gets back.
Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super difficult to get clearance to talk about the jailbreak. However, whoever you get it from, be it Castillo or security or anyone else, all of them wonder what it has to do with Astraea.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Whoever you get clearance from to talk about the jailbreak, all of them wonder why you need it to interrogate to Astraea.
Well, 'cause she said we need a clearance.
Might be, who knows?
Okay. They seem to accept this answer and let you go on your way.
Okay. Hmm. Ren, do you have any ideas?
Ideas of more questions?
Well, in general, how we can lead the questioning, because, like, obviously, I don't want to have the, like, hyper intense, hyper competent, but I'm also trying to think, like, how do we question her in a way that, like, doesn't reveal the hand we have to play, but also doesn't,
Make her shut up, pretty much.
Mhm.
You know,
Exactly.
I'm getting a blank, to be honest.
hmm.
Any you guys have any things we could think about?
I cannot think of anything immediately off the top of my head, and
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, the problem is like we don't
She's
want
honest.
to say everything that we know.
Mhm. Honestly, she's been pretty good about giving you non-answers and vague. She's basically been stonewalling you the whole time while getting you to say a bunch of stuff yourself. So she's good at this. Makes
We're
sense.
dealing with quite the senior agent.
Yep.
Welcome back, David.
Hello.
Do you have any ideas?
What to ask?
Okay. What I missed? I'm sorry.
So Astraea has been stonewalling us while we try to question her, but we don't want to question her with these things we know right now.
Hmm.
But we don't want to question her where she's getting pushed and she's gonna, just shut up everything and won't answer any questions.
Hmm. Then I would say until we know more, it might be best to take a step back. Has she drinking the water at all?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
She knows what she's doing.
Yep.
Then yeah, Sammy returned with the permission to speak about the jailbreak.
Well, she's about to do that right now.
Then I suggest hearing what she has to say about that, and then call it for now until we know more. Because if we don't want to play our hand too soon, it'd be best to just play the long
Back,
game.
yeah, back out pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go you can, but don't push too hard lest she clam up.
Clam up.
Because technically, all we really have is just a piece of paper that, like,
That's
technically,
her name on it anyway.
right?
Yeah.
But we don't even know if it's hers.
Well,
We could let
I
her
mean,
to double check it with something else she's written.
her name? Well, no. The idea is that that's David Burrow wrote that, like the note.
Right. Sorry, I was in the wrote it. Unless she, well, what was in reply to?
Yeah, that's another thing we need to find. We need to find what it was in response to and like what was going on with that whole thing.
Yeah.
I would call this an informal interview and not a formal interrogation yet. We're still in the collection phase. So what y'all are doing right now would be an informal interview. We collect more evidence and then have a more formal interrogation with either me or Cashel running it.
Yeah.
But we still need to keep her detained.
Yes.
Yes, because she could further interfere with. For
Because
all we know, she's
until
already interfered with things. So
until the evidence clears her, she's still a suspect.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, just go ahead and talk to her. Have Sammy talk to her about the incident.
Well, I mean, she told us, like, during this time where she was. Honestly, I kind of already forgot about it. I probably should have written it down.
she said she was in her room
Thank you.
and got up,
And-
went to the commissary for wine in the middle of the night, left a note, and went back to bed.
No, not that incident. About the one that Sammy needs clearance for.
Yeah. I was referring to, like, the Joker because I'm pretty sure it's the whole, like. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna
But
just
yep.
go ahead and back.
Yeah, we have no idea right now.
Yeah. I was assuming it was something else, but so yeah, I'm gonna pop back into the room, and hey, So yeah, I did get clearance. We are allowed, in fact, to talk about this. It looked at me a little weird, so now it just makes me more curious as to what happened.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, regarding the jailbreak. I've gotten permission to discuss the
Jail-
subject.
The jailbreak.
Mhm.
Well, I'm glad that you now have permission to discuss the details. So, what do you want to know, Tiger?
When did this occur?
Well, this would have been a little while before you were an agent. In the summer of 2022.
Okay. And what occurred? Where did this happen? I assume here in Maripol?
Yes, sir. 6 of our finest agents attempted to leave Mirapool, and, well, they got away.
Do you know who they were?
I know a few.
Can you name them?
Not for free.
What do you mean for
Especially
free?
especially if you intend to keep me detained here, I would like to know why.
Information's not important. Not as important as that.
Sorry, what, Azure?
The information you give her would be way more important than any she gave us.
I mean, on one hand, I'm pretty sure she already kind of figures why she's here.
Yeah, but she wants to know what we have her on, like what evidence we have against her, so she can start coming up with a
Plan.
defense.
Yeah.
Unless one of us just comes up with like the most brazen lie, like I don't know, right? Hyra just says that King saw her supposedly near the scene of the murder, even though it's a complete bold lie, just to completely throw her off track.
Yeah, Haro's not a good liar.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should put this conversation on hold until later.
I agree with Kashel.
Alright. That shouldn't be a problem. He's gonna walk out of the room.
Has Australia took a drink yet?
Nope.
And the moment he's out of the room,
Don't leave. I'd say don't leave the glass with her.
know what she gonna do? Fling it at one of us and break our necks?
No, glass is sharp.
Look, if she attacks us, that's one thing. But if not, I mean, she could get rid of our problem. If the problem is her.
It's best practice not to leave anything with prisoners.
I trust Hyro
We
to
do not-
take care of that.
We do not know if there is a deeper thing going on.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'll
if
just take the glass, I
you've-
guess.
if you've no reason to keep me detained here, I must request that you release me at once.
We have a reason, but we do not have a reason to discuss that.
Is this something you do in America? Detain people without reason?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I would not know.
Given-
This is not my home.
And where is your home, Kashel?
I do not see a need to discuss that information with you.
It is America, isn't it?
No.
Well. Very well. You can continue playing your little games, but know this, my friends. If it is found that I'm innocent, you will be brought to task for holding me every second longer than you needed to. And without reason, too. Cashel will not take kindly to this, and neither will I.
Dio, you mean?
Sorry, Castillo, yes. I need the two to get married already, so I can just use their names interchangeably.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I mean, despite the goal being completed, there has been no date or anything yet.
Well,
It's in the works.
let me know when you think's a good time for this date.
Yeah, there was kind of a murder.
I will
those
say he
two,
controls when that happens.
As those two keeps talking to each other, Hiro's gonna grab the glass of water.
Yeah. And you take this from me as well? Bullshit.
Pour it on her.
No.
That's not stoop.
Oh, I hope the fuck you do.
Nah.
Well, that's why I'm really happy Hiro picked it up because I wouldn't.
Don't dash the water in her face.
She'll
Yeah,
get,
no, Hiro's not suicidal compared to Sammy.
and there might be repercussions for mistreating her. So
It's not mistreatment. I'm just watering the plant.
Oh my
Get
god!
Get it? Because, haha, betrayer.
yeah,
Oh,
no, I
dear.
get it.
I'm proud of that one.
Cashel's gonna go talk to Castillo.
All right. And Sammy, Hiro, where are you guys headed?
You know what? We should check her room if possible.
Whose?
Astraea's. Or the security cameras to see what she was doing last night.
You know what?
See if she was
Let's
being
go
honest.
through the security cameras.
Yeah. We can just like stare at like the cameras and see what she did all night last night.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. In that case, I need to cast the camera back to Wyatt and David.
Yeah.
Yay.
My big, strong bros. If I recall correctly, you're searching for Kepler?
Wyatt's searching, going to security to look through and see if there's any like reports on recent activity from agents and stuff like that, so you can see if Kepler's still here or not. If there's any sign of him leaving.
I think I'm going to do that first, if that's okay, David.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. You find non-classified reports about each of the agents and their movements through the facility. It would seem that Agent Kepler was last spotted leaving his post the evening before. Well, not the evening before, but basically whenever his last shift was before the one he's supposed to be on now, and has an unauthorized absence on his record.
Oh boy. Where? So he left his post. Was there any like footage or camera like of where he went? Like, did he just leave Mirrorpool altogether, or did he go back to his room, or?
Who do you want to ask about this?
I guess people who are on duty for like watching cameras and stuff.
All right. Well, you'll have a nice bump into Hiro and Sammy on your travel.
You get a wave.
Mm-hmm.
Hiro also waits while drinking the water.
She was dancing. I'm
Dang.
drinking
Took it away from her and it's just drinking it.
Yep.
Hey, Hyro gets thirsty too.
I think Wyatt's gonna ask, okay, what are you guys doing? Like, as they pass. Just so he has tabs, you know? What are you guys doing? Where are you going?
I think that's a question for you guys, Hyro, Sammy.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, repeat
What?
again.
What are
Okay,
you
there you
guys doing? Where are you going?
We're going to the where the security cameras are at to
Oh,
see what.
same.
Oh.
I'm checking where the other coroner who's supposed to be on duty got to, because he apparently ever since his last shift he's been MIA or AWOL. I
UA.
think AWOL. Huh?
No, it's UA, unauthorized absence.
Okay. He's not
Sorry,
been
the dog
here.
was barking.
And we're gonna
Okay.
check out where Astraea's been doing last night to current. So we can
So
track her.
oh, what did Astraea say where she was last night?
That's the issue. She didn't say anything.
Well, she said nothing about. She didn't give an alibi at all.
Haru looks at Sammy.
She just said that she was in her room, I believe.
And that she didn't do anything else?
I think she said she went over to grab wine.
Okay. From what, like the commissary?
Mm-hmm.
So there should be footage of that.
Well, in theory, but I'm not sure if I believe her fully. I mean, seems like she's being truthful. I just want to confirm where she was this whole night, because, I mean, we might see her doing something suspicious or not. Although, to be honest, I don't know if she's guilty. She's like...
Reminder that
she's
we can't
accused,
trust
right?
her because she had the correspondence with Ribon.
And when you left Sammy, her posture feels a lot more calm. Like she had this in a bag. From how
Yes,
we
she's
questioned
scared of
her.
me.
No, I think it's more that after talking to you, she probably felt like, oh, we have nothing on her.
Yeah.
You didn't tell her about anything we have yet, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's why we didn't really get anything out of her, because we were worried that we would give too much information.
Yeah, it's what Cashel keeps saying about, like, information security or whatever. At least I think that's what he meant.
So yeah, that's why we're going to do security camera to see what she's been doing the entire time.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'm heading there too. So
let's go together.
All right, yeah, let's go together then.
We can start 3 cameras at the same time.
All right. You arrive at the you arrive at the security room, where 2 guards have been stationed, sitting at either end of the room, watching their own individual screens of cameras.
Wow. When I was younger, Mom always said, don't sit too close to the TV or your eyes will become squares. But it's like, here your eyes would become a beehive.
Look like a fly's
Sometimes it
eyes.
feels that way.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't envy your job, I'm sorry.
Anyway, you guys have been watching the camera. Were either of you here on this day? And he points like to a written the day of Kepler's last shift.
Oh
The
yes,
time.
I was. Yes.
Did you see where Kepler went? He's been he's had an unauthorized absence.
Oh shit. Very well. Allow me to He presses a button up among the vast expanse of buttons in front of him, and all of the screens except one go dark. He then begins pressing a different button, which very quickly rewinds the tape. With expert precision, he manages to stop the camera right on the moment that Kepler leaves his station. This leave does align with his usual time to get off. Let's see where he went. He continues to follow Kepler camera to camera until Kepler makes his way all the way back to his room. Unfortunately, we haven't any cameras in the rooms, but, well, let's just see.
He leaves or anything, or someone else goes in.
He fast forwards the camera for a while. And Kepler never leaves his room, but someone does pay him a visit. A tall, dirty blonde-haired woman wearing a green jacket and green suit pants approaches with a bottle of wine and 2 glasses, held in either hand, of course. She arrives, seems a little perplexed at how she's supposed to knock on the door with 2 hands full, and instead presses her back to it, lifts her leg, and gently taps on it with her heel. After a while, the door opens, and Kepler lets the woman inside. Oh, it seems he had a visitor. Interesting.
Just to be clear, that visitor was Astraea, right?
No, sir. That
No,
hair is much...
That's out of character.
Oh. No, the hair was much too long.
Mm-hmm. But if we keep fast forwarding, does he ever leave after that?
Kepler's visitor eventually leaves, but he does not.
And how long ago was this?
This would have been about 4 hours before his next shift was supposed to start.
Huh.
Can we follow the other woman with like the wine glasses as well?
Ooh.
Good idea, Sammy.
Thank you.
You follow this woman with the wine glasses all the way back to the mess hall, where she delivers the bottle and glasses to Shin Young, and then proceeds to the elevator, headed down to the 3rd annex. You watch her the entire time headed down the elevator, arms folded in a frumpy little... Well, I guess frumpy may not be the word, but in this kind of tense stance until the door opens. She steps back out and turns to the right. She continues down the right side of the 3rd annex for a little while, passing Jacob's office and walking on into Castillo's. What?
Huh.
The man presses a button, trying to get a camera feed on Castillo's room, but the screen reads no signal.
Was Castillo there at the time?
He would have been. He sleeps there. Probably.
I don't know. What time of day was this? Was he asleep?
This would have been about when Astraea said she went to get her wine.
Okay, and then if we, I guess at the same time, check Astraea's escapade.
All right. So you follow Astraea from the last place you can find her, which is her own room. She leaves, walking with a sense of purpose, very quickly, very long strides, and you follow her all the way up to the elevator, where it seems she did indeed head to the top floor of headquarters. Unfortunately, there don't appear to have been any cameras up there.
Okay. Because she has to come back down eventually, right?
That's right. And after about 45 minutes, she does return, holding not wine, but something that fits snugly into her entire hand. Like she's not quite got her whole hand clasped around it, but her hand does conceal what it was.
That's not wine.
She lied to us. I can't believe she'd do that. I didn't notice. How could she lie in front of our faces?
I wonder. We got the images from Cashel of the wine glass from Burrow's room. Would we be able to see the residue of the powder from those pictures?
For sure. I do think that is why he took the photo.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably.
He also put it into a bag to send for testing.
Oh. Okay.
But we could have, because the third annex is where the medical facility is, right?
Is it third or second where the medical facilities are? Or is it first?
I think the medical
it's on second.
Yes.
Okay.
So what's on the third where she went to?
On the third is the executive offices and stuff, where Castillo stays and where Jacob's office was.
Second tends to be living quarters and things that are a little more sensitive than the first annex. First annex is like your generic workers' offices and like the Jiro's commissary and stuff, where you'd want to bring stuff in but not necessarily have to move it all the way up and down the entire facility constantly, right?
Almost right. So the annexes are the underground layers of Miracle headquarters.
Okay.
The first annex is, as Wyatt said, where a lot of the less sensitive stuff lives. This includes the gym and the, more civilian offices. However, what you're referring to is going to be, I usually refer to it as the ground level.
Oh, right, the ground level.
Yeah. And there is no fixed interior to the ground level. From there, you can pretty much head straight outside to the security checkpoint that leads in.
Yeah, because basically I was just kind of curious, where could she have gone to go get that thing in her hand? Can't see it.
Yeah, it could be Jiro. Well, I mean, she could have gone to the commissary because Jiro's place has a lot.
Fuck it. It's always Jiro's fault.
Anyway, where else does Astraea go after with the thing in her hand?
She heads to the library. She wanders into the library in full view of the camera and approaches the back room. Tries the door. It doesn't let her in. So what does she do except kneel and lockpick the door?
Okay.
Oh no. So, also, I'm gonna ask the security guard in advance if we can get copies of the footage of what Kepler was doing and the woman that visited him, and of Astraea's activities.
Oh, of course. I've just got to go through the proper channels, so give me an hour or so.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Astraea lockpicks into the room. I assume goes in, and does she come out later, or Do we see
She
what
comes
does?
out very, very soon after she lockpicks the door.
But she doesn't.
Does she
But
still
not
have
with.
this? Go ahead.
Does she still have the bottle?
Whatever
Bring it out.
she was holding
Uh-huh. Or
is
yeah,
indeed still in her hand at this time.
Right, we don't know what she was holding.
I mean, she could have literally been holding like a little thing
And
of powder
then-
and then like put it in it and still had it in her hand.
Does Astraea return to her room after this?
Not immediately.
Oh,
Uh,
She continues down to the third annex. Then, straight from the elevator, she turns left, heads into the stairwell, and then the lights go out. And very soon after, so do the cameras.
So what was the last position before the lights go out?
the
The
stairwell.
stairwell.
Isn't that kind of interesting? She used the elevator, and then she used the stairs just before the
Oh.
power.
Thanks,
Okay.
Ido, for that.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get a picture here. So, the one thing is, the whatever she had, it might have been whatever she put in. She might put, it might have been like poison or a sleeping thing or whatever that she put in. That is the residue in Burrow's wine glass.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
That's an excellent theory.
But
The only thing is, like, why
how did
the wine glass levitate still?
Ooh, we're here anyway. Footage of everything leading up to Jacob, like to everything outside Jacob's office, for the fast forwarded through like I guess the 12 hours beforehand, before the blackout. I think we should watch that to see who enters and leaves.
All
Or if
right.
anything happens.
You watch, and over the course of the average business day, many people are coming in and out of Jacob's room.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps it may be more pertinent to watch what happens when Jacob leaves.
Yeah.
But once Jacob is gone from his office for the day, two people pay him a visit. One is none other than Maela Scyther herself, Astraea, being a little more discreet about her lockpicking this time.
Mm-hmm.
Given that she's doing it surrounded by colleagues. But she lets herself into the office and leaves shortly after. Whether she's holding anything at this time is unclear to you. The next person to pay Jacob's office a visit is Enoch, who enters, stays for a good long while, and then leaves.
He wasn't in there anymore, was he?
That's right.
I don't know.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Also, is there cameras to the like facilities used to power mirror pool?
To the facilities themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so because if the power went out, someone caused that likely. So we want to, if anyone tampered with anything shortly before the blackout, we'd be able to see what was happening shortly before the blackout.
Unfortunately, above ground, there are no such cameras. And that is where your transformers lie.
Seems like a massive security oversight right there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking Cachel's going to be asking Castillo to be the security official, or, in charge of security.
Okay.
Because that needs resolved.
So we need to check on Kepler. Check that stairwell we went down again. Because we might have not. She might have like dropped something or left something there. Because no one. Let's be honest, Sammy. You're like the only person who uses the stairwells and the us by extension.
No. And I don't understand. It's good for exercise, but also
Great
we
for
might.
exercise, but also people want to get to and fro quickly, right?
But also, we might actually want to ask Jacob if a Nook normally goes into his room when he's not around, because that's really weird and that concerns
Yeah.
me. I really hope she's not involved in this.
I think I should go check on Kepler.
I think now is a great time to swap over to David, who I believe was already doing just that.
Oh.
Am I incorrect?
Actually, I was going to the library because I had sent Wyatt off on that task.
Mm-hmm.
But I would suggest that you, as soon as you learn things, to get in contact with
Right.
David.
As we learn all this stuff about what we see in the footage, we should best put it in our group chat.
We've got a
Everyone
little
has
Discord.
access to this information.
Including
We've got the
Cashel.
chat. We have the chess club Discord server, and we just keep like sending pings, like at everyone
Chess
this
club.
everyone this happened.
Oh my god.
No.
Gabby, that's a perfect name. The chess club.
Camera, film, red circle, check mark.
Yeah, no, but it's also stuff like times, what she was doing at what time, who we saw when, stuff like that.
The
And a general
communication.
overview of what we saw at the cameras.
We just do it at everyone, and the emojis are like in the reactions.
Okay, so David's gonna see all this and be like, okay, so we need to, Wyatt, go to Kepler's room and see what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy and Wyatt,
Oh no. You said
or Sammy and Hyro, we need to find out the identity of this mysterious woman that paid Kepler a visit. See if you can trace her movements throughout the base as much as you can.
also
Okay,
the stairwell needs to be checked for anything that was left there or any
I'm getting
signs
there.
of things. Okay.
Cashel, if you could check out the stairwell to see if whatever Astraea left anything in there, if there's anything that may lead to answers in this case. Additionally, after I check the library myself with the magnifying glass, I am going to go have a little chat with Anouk to see why she went back into Jacob's office. It may be benign, but it's always good to verify everything. Good work, everyone. Let's keep it up.
Also,
Trust but verify.
commissary. We want to know what Astraea took, and
Well, we have enough tasks divvied out for now. That's on the back burner.
okay.
It's still like it's on the list, but right now everybody's more or less got things they need to do. We'll divvy out the rest as soon as we do these things.
Okay.
Just in case you're getting like at David, are you sure you don't want me to help you question Nook? I could probably tell better when she's lying.
No,
I think I know her well
it
enough.
is not. It is not conducive to have the loved ones interrogate each other.
Crying emoji.
Before I proceed down any of the paths you've laid out before us, what's Cashel doing?
Cashel was going to speak with Castillo to keep him apprised of everything that we've uncovered so far.
Okay.
He will be laying out all the information that we've gotten so far in, full detail. But will be very certain to ensure that Castillo knows that while evidence is pointing this way, we still need to fully investigate.
All right. So we have a lot on the table. All of it pretty relevant, and most of it taking about the same amount of time. So I'm going to let you guys steer the campaign at this point. Who should we follow now?
I already forgot what I was supposed to do, so feel free if anyone else is good.
You were going to check on the woman who went into Kepler's room.
Well, who is the woman?
Yeah,
in
that's
person?
what you and Hyro were supposed to be. Well, you're already at the security station. Track her movements using the cameras. Get the camera jockey to do that.
If you can find her room, you can get her name.
I do also want to add on that Cashel does want to get Castillo's blessing on holding Astraea without questioning or actually holding anything
I
to
figured
her.
you would do that when you were talking to him.
Well, yes, but it's, if you don't say you're doing it, you're probably not actually doing it.
Feel free to
Right.
show him
Tabletop
a name.
etiquette.
Like we just like snap an image of the security cameras of like her lockpicking and just put it in the group chat. Just show it to Castillo.
Okay.
her
Question mark,
lockpicking
exclamation
into
point.
her lockpicking the victim's room the evening before. Like, yeesh.
Really sussy. And the scene of the murder.
Yeah. Well,
Honestly, we have more than enough evidence to lock her up with just that forever.
Not for
She
us,
lockpicked
but on the-
she lockpicked both the victim's room as well as where where the victim was put, and also the evidence of her going into the stairwell and then the power going out. That alone would be more than enough to lock somebody up.
And she
Going-
lied about all of it, so yeah, we have enough to detain her.
Also,
lying
it
about the
occurs
wine.
to me, if she went into the stairwell, it's because she knew that the power would go out and the elevator wouldn't work.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's bad.
Yeah. And she lied about the wine.
Also, I'm starting to figure that there's a lot going on, and even if she may not be complicit in the murder, there's something else going on that she is complicit in. I think we're in the middle of some sort
know-
of grand scheme.
I
Even if
definitely
she
don't
didn't kill
think
him.
I don't think that she is the only one involved on this.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
have
I agree on that. Yeah.
the dirty blonde-haired woman.
Mm-hmm. The one who we're gonna look up next.
I didn't even think it was just her with before that person.
I'm loving this. I love a
Okay.
good mystery.
Yeah.
So
It
we
starts-
also probably took a shot for picking Castillo's door as well.
Well, no, she didn't pick up. She didn't unlock.
No, she
Castillo's
just
room.
traipsed on in there.
Definitely
yeah,
also
I could
also ask Castillo if he
it.
No, she just walked in. But also you should ask Castillo just in case he saw her.
Oh yeah, you should ask Castillo about the dirty blonde-haired woman.
Am
Michelle.
I misremembering, Mario?
Yes.
Misremembering what?
That Castillo, not Castillo, that Australia pickpocket Castillo's store?
No.
Pickpocketed the door.
No, she didn't lock.
No, that picklock, sorry.
She didn't lock. She didn't lock pick that door. No.
No, okay.
The dirty blonde-haired woman just kind of went into Castillo's office.
Reaches into the door's pocket. Oh, what was this? Your knob, or are you just happy to see me?
Gabby.
Goddamn.
Anyway, yeah. So, Michelle should ask Castillo about the woman.
Sorry, that I guess you could say that joke hinged too much on Ren's mistake.
Gabby.
Gabby!
But yeah, we can retcon my message to include that. It completely slipped my mind.
So yeah, we're probably gonna all like text messaging about all of this, taking pictures of this event, yeah, and all that.
So that everyone's working with as much information as possible at any given moment. Everyone has access to the information.
Yep.
I swear, the end plot of this is someone's gonna infiltrate our Discord server, and it's gonna be someone we don't know, and we can't kick them out.
I suggest we have something that's more secure than Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Cashel would not accept Discord, but he would accept Telegram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
we have a Telegram. We're using Telegram.
Maybe Merl has like their own chat that they use.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah, but company chat programs are always awful.
Yeah, but also Mirapool is a secret agency. They could splurge a bit on a
I mean,
a chat
Yes,
program.
and so could every other company, but they don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
A multinational secret agency as well.
Yeah.
to be fair, I could easily see like Merl going like, "Oh yeah, we should probably invest in one of those. I don't know, license Microsoft Teams."
Oh dear.
No, okay, yeah. So whatever, a secure. We have a secure chat room or whatever, so that we're not at risk of
No,
of everything we've ever messaged each other
They
getting into someone
use
else's
Zoom.
hands.
Golly.
Anyway, so yeah,
What are we doing?
yeah. What are we doing?
Well,
Whom
isn't
should I follow?
Well, isn't Cashel getting your blessing first?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, no. In the face of overwhelming evidence, Castillo 100% agrees with detaining her for the time being. You will not be punished for continuing to detain her.
Okay.
Okay. I guess me and Sammy is gonna go
Well,
through the footage again to follow this blonde lady.
Mm-hmm.
but also, we need Cashel to get the like a name or something from Castillo for her.
Oh
He
yeah,
will
like,
be asking about her.
All right, who are you asking about?
The blonde lady.
That did visit Castillo.
All right. Well, I do recall a visitor to my office a couple hours before the alarm started to sound. Miss Anya Sokolov. She had come to speak to me about, well, proceedings with an ethical matter. It was of great importance to her, as I recall.
what's her name?
Anya Sokolov, and she's the person. I believe she's the person that wrote the handbook we got. I think
Okay, repeat it one more time. I'm sorry.
Anya.
Anya Sokolov.
Thank you. Do we have that information now, Kisho?
He will be sharing that. Are you able to speak on what exactly it was that she was needing?
I suppose it is pertinent to your investigation. Or not. I'll let you decide. Specifically, Anya Sokolov wished to speak to me about the treatment of one ex-prisoner in specific. And about, well, disdain that the organization was drawing from the treatment of Digimon in general. I believe you've met this Digimon, Datumon. Or perhaps as you knew him, Fusilado.
What were their questions in regards to them?
Specifically, she wished to know what level of culpability the proceedings against Madame Raban. Sorry, let me try that again. Specifically, in the proceedings against Madame Raban, she wanted to know what level of culpability with which she should be charged. Most of the organization agrees she mistreated a lot of Digimon. I too agree. But Anya, being our legal consultant, needed words with me about this.
Understandable. I may need to go speak with her just to, one, make sure that she is okay, but also determine her whereabouts after she left your office.
I believe you'll find her in her room. She seemed a bit inebriated, and I doubt she's up for the day.
It did seem that she had drinks with someone. Also, we definitely need to look over the security of this facility as a whole. There are way too many, I am not saying that cameras should be everywhere, but there are a lot of places that we have blind spots that we should not.
Trust me, no one is so aware as I am of the security troubles that beleaguer this place. I'm doing my best, but I don't have enough advisors right now.
I am more than happy to assist.
Thank you, Kashal. This means a lot to me, he says, a warm smile crossing his face.
But that will be a problem for later. Right now, we need to figure everything out on this front. One fight at a time and all.
Agreed. All right, agents. It has been 2 hours into this lovely, lovely session. And in the world of television, we only get one of these, so I'm going to claim it for myself.
What break?
What the fuck is your plan?
Still gathering evidence.
Sorry, could you clarify the question? What do you mean plan?
Okay.
Could you use the question in a sentence?
Hyro, comma, what the fuck is your plan?
You broke him.
To answer your question, specifically, I wanted to know who we're following after Kashal.
Alright, 1 through 4, let's see. David.
Okay.
And then
How was
after
that
that, we can
determined?
follow. I just
I
roll, I pick like numbers for them.
Gotcha.
And then after that, we can follow Azure, and then we can follow me and Hyro.
Okay.
So what did I miss? What broke the Hyro today?
What the fuck is your plan? Could you use that in a sentence? Hyro, comma. What the fuck is your plan?
think that needs to be quoted.
The way you said it back to back to back with no break.
But, yeah. So David was gonna check the library and then he's gonna do
So-
something else.
Crap, I done forgotten. Oh yeah, he's gonna go check on, I've done forgotten. I know I was gonna check on the library. Lamau.
Not Kepler.
Yeah. I was gonna go to Kepler's room and
I
see.
thought that was my job.
All right, the agents don't have a plan.
Okay,
We
can
have
I,
immediately forgotten what we were supposed to do.
Sorry,
Well,
I
I
need to,
didn't
like-
write it down because I
just need to like put it this way. It kills me to think like, oh wow, David's taking charge. He's like the lead investigator. He's like being our leader like he's being the big guy, right?
Well,
And then I
in
just
character
imagine-
he is, but the player has a abysmal memory and can't remember everything
no.
that he said. And then we switched to this, and then I did some other things, so I don't forgot what I said.
Merl, it's perfectly fine. It's in character. David's just a puppy, so David's just sitting there like, imagine David in the future as a general commanding an army. You know, he just gives out the plan, orders the formations, the tactics, everything. And then, like, I don't know, he sees a bird in the sky, gets distracted for a moment, and one of his underlings comes like, hey, sir, sorry, can you repeat the order over here? I
Right.
forgot. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna go talk to a Nook. That's right.
Right. Thank you.
It's like, again, I divvied this stuff out, and then I thought, that we would, bam, 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 bam. I didn't think, okay, what was gonna happen again? As I was like, crap, my memory's shot.
Puppy
Well,
brain.
it's your turn.
Okay, so I really need to not ever take a break from being the one leading everything. Got it.
Look,
When I
Look,
was
this is supposed
quietly
to be-
when I was sitting here being quiet at the start, you guys were running around like chickens with your heads cut off.
In all fairness, I actually did take notes on what David said was the plan. I'm just not saying here right now because I think it's funnier for Merle to suffer a little bit.
Gabby.
Don't mind me. I'll just be doing art on fucking mouse and keyboard while you guys figure this out.
Gabby, come on. We don't have all day. We don't have all day for you to play your games, okay?
David investigates library, questions Zinuk. I didn't actually write down Azure's. Me and Hyro follow the weird woman. Cashel asks Castillo for permission and also asks Shell about the sussy woman.
Michelle was also
Thank
assigned to
you.
investigate the stairwell, and since apparently nobody was assigned to go check Kepler's room, he's planning to go do that.
no.
No, Shelley was?
No,
Wyatt was.
Wyatt was
Ah,
supposed to
okay.
do that.
There you go. That's the part I didn't write down. Thank you.
Okay. So can we
So-
proceed?
Who's first again?
Oh my god.
David.
Go for David, yes.
David, Wyatt, then us, and then Cashel.
Okay.
Proceed, please.
FYI, we will be ending in about an hour. A little early tonight.
Oh, okay.
So
There you go.
David's going to the library.
Yes. So David
Sorry about
gets,
that. My microphone became unplugged. So, is that who we're following?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right.
So David gets to the library.
Welcome, David, to the library. State your
He's
business.
Gonna take out the magnifying glass.
All right. David takes out the magnifying glass.
Holds it up to his eye and see what he sees.
All right. You're in the library, not in the back room, right?
Just in the library for now.
Okay. You are immediately flashbanged by the wealth of people picking up and putting away books. And the way these figures overlap with each other creates a incredibly bright blue light.
Gotta be
David
more specific.
powers through the light to look for specific individuals, specifically David or Seer, Astraea, or the mysterious blonde-haired woman.
All right. So the other trouble with the magnifying glass is you don't really have a lot to go on. You don't get their clothes or specific features, just their body type.
Okay.
However, with David being the observant sort, I believe there's a small chance he picks up on something in one of these figures that gives him some insight. So, let's roll perception
Okay.
or investigation, your choice.
Let's go with perception to see what I have more points in investigation, but it makes more sense to perception to see if I perceive the target.
All right.
Actually, never mind. I have the same amount of dots. I thought I had one more dot in investigation, but no, I have 2 in both. Okay. So let's see. Let's do logic. So, all right.
You could vigor push it to a 3.
Yeah, I was gonna vigor push it to get those 6s to count, so that will be 3.
All right. So with a 3, you do pick up on the last person to open the door to the back room. And given the shape of this figure and the fact that they are currently carrying a body, you imagine this must be the perpetrator of your murder.
Okay. Groovy. One little piece of the puzzle in the pocket. David will pocket the magnifying glass now and proceed to proceed into the back room. Or on his way, he messages can confirm the back room of the library is the murder site for Seer, comma David Burrows.
I'm sorry, run that by me again?
So I'm going into the back room now, and on the way, I'm typing in the chat, can confirm that the murder site for Sears, comma David Burrows is the back room / quarters for
in the,
David
in the
Burrows.
library.
All right. You head into the back room and find much the same thing that your compatriot did. A mattress, an old-timey desk, some very old-timey paper, and an inkwell.
David will then bust out the magnifying glass and give it a look-see in there.
All right. So, you get to witness a few good moments with this scene. In particular, you see the mattress being lifted up. Whoops. Forgot to readjust my camera. In particular, you get to see the mattress being lifted and something pulled from underneath it. Next up, you get to see the sheet of paper, which is currently on the desk, being separated from a separate sheet of paper, going with some tall, slender figure, and being placed back on the desk as it was. You see the inkwell, not the hand holding the quill, but the quill itself being dipped into the inkwell, writing on whatever sheet of paper was there before, and then just kind of floating away. And finally, you see a wine glass that is no longer present at the scene.
Okay, so I see somebody put something behind or under the mattress or take something from under the mattress.
Take something away.
So someone took something away from the mattress. A piece of paper was separated from the, I'm assuming, stack of papers on the table. And then the inkwell, somebody or the quill was just floating, writing something, and then floats away. And the inkwell put back on the table. Correct?
That's right. Oh, that sounds good.
All right. And then there was, and the wine glass that is no longer there because it was taken for processing. And the same tall, slender figure that carried was it the same tall, slender figure that carried the body out?
That's right.
All right. All right, we're getting somewhere. So, yeah, now Dave is going to pocket the magnifying glass just in case it's needed anywhere else. Is going to take another quick look around to see if anything was missed. Can I roll an investigation?
Yeah, please do.
Ooh, and I get to actually use my specialty. I have a crime scene investigation specialty.
Hell yeah.
So
I haven't heard about a specialty in so long.
So I get an extra dice from that, right?
That's right.
Awesome.
Ooh. Nice.
I'm gonna hold on just a second. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna sell that one.
All right.
Groovy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes.
All right. So while you're having a look around, are you paying particular attention to any given part of the room?
Looking over the essentially all the areas that he looked at in the magnifying glass, the mattress, the table, the inkwell, or the inkwell rather, and the paper. He's got his crime scene gloves on, so he can handle things, and looking for any trace evidence or prints or whatever that might be around.
Are you actively moving stuff around?
He is being very careful to not move things, or if he does, that he puts it back exactly the way it was when he entered the room.
Okay. So at first, you're moving things around doesn't turn up a whole lot of evidence. You your faith almost begins to falter and that you're going to find anything else useful about this room. Until you have a look up onto the mattress. The strange, cool feeling that finds your fingertips and palm as you reach up onto the mattress. It feels wet.
Intriguing. He's gonna swab that whatever it is. Get like a Q-tip or whatever and swab it. Get a swab of it to test.
The deep crimson that returns from under the mattress makes no odds about what you're looking at. Someone has bled on this mattress.
Mm-hmm. Fair bet it is Seer's blood, but he will still have it tested to be absolutely sure.
But aside from that, you find no additional evidence in this room.
Okay, so David is going to bag that swab and tag it, and is going to drop it off at the lab. I'm assuming we have like a crime lab-esque area here at Mirrorpole before proceeding to talk to Nook.
All right. Now, are we going to follow him through that, or we swap into somebody else at this point?
I have a question though, just
Go on, Wyatt.
or at least confirmation. Inuk would be in holding, watching over Jacob, right?
That was her last designation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, David can continue if he wants, if Merl wants to.
Sure.
All right, David. You continue on to lockup, where you find Enoch standing outside of David's room. Or, sorry, not David. Fucking Jacob.
Hey, Nook, can we talk for a second?
Enoch nods briskly and steps away from the door, her hands clasped in front of her.
I just have a quick little question about so we had the security cameras in front of Jacob's office scanned for any potential access to see if we could find if we could ascertain the identity of the individual that could have killed Seer in Jacob's office. And we have a few people in mind, but unfortunately one of them is you. You went in there for quite a while, and I need to know what you were doing in there.
You remind me. Thank you. She turns back towards the door and shouts something in her native language through it at Jacob.
Wait.
Jacob tilts his head and, in a very defensive posture, like hands out in front of him, says something right back. Enoch throws up her hands, all frustrated, like repeating a phrase she said, or repeating a phrase that Jacob said. Jacob mutters, "I didn't even," and then gets back to speaking to her in her language. And this argument's going to continue if you don't stop it.
Oh, no.
Enoch!
Enoch turns to you. Yes?
What is going on? What were you doing in Jacob's office?
Jacob texted me last night.
Okay.
Probably would have been a good idea to have Cashel attend this.
He can understand her.
Yeah.
Jacob, office, text, meet him.
Okay, so Jacob sent you a text to meet you in his office.
And from far away from the door, you hear Jacob shout, "I didn't!"
Okay, so okay, hold on, just a second, Inuk. So, Jacob, you claim. So Inuk claims that she got a text from you to meet in her office, in your office, and you're saying you didn't.
That's right. I didn't send her anything.
Okay, David's gonna make a note. Check phone records for Jacob Davis and Inuk. All right, Inuk. So, how long did you wait at Jacob's office before you? Obviously, he wasn't there. So correct me if I'm wrong. You go to Jacob's office because he supposedly sent you a text to meet you there. You then wait for a while. He doesn't show up, and then you just leave. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. He jots this down.
In the group chat.
Well, I'm jotting it. Give me a moment. I'm jotting it
Let him
down
cook.
on. I'm making my own notes. Okay, or David's making his own notes rather. It's like, okay, thank you, Inuk. Clearly there's a bit of tension about this, but I would suggest we wait and see what the phone records have to say. Because maybe your husband's phone was cloned? But
Clone phone?
yes, some cyber hackers can clone a number. Essentially, their phone becomes his phone. They can send texts, and their recipients think that it's being received by another person's phone.
Hmm.
So Jacob may very well be telling the truth when he says he didn't send you there. Clearly, somebody wanted you in Jacob's office. More than likely to be a red herring to drive us off the scent of whoever is truly behind this.
She growls lowly and says, 2 hours wasted. Woke me up, and slams her fist into a nearby door.
David's eyes go wide. It's just like, note to self, don't get on wrong side of Inuk. Well,
This bear of a lady.
I'm sorry that I had to work you up like this. Maybe next time I'll send Sammy to talk to you or Cashel. Clearly, they can explain things better.
What?
And
Not you. Phone, wake me up.
oh, right. Well, we'll get to the bottom of this, and we'll try to make sure that doesn't happen anymore. In the meantime, don't blame Jacob too harshly. It may not be his fault.
Enoch presses her back to Jacob's door and lets herself kind of slide down to a seated position before letting her head fall back and just rattling the door loudly against the sheer weight of her digiform.
Oh, oh.
David's gonna let out a sigh and just round the corner real quick and put all that he has learned into the group chat about the fact that he found blood under Sears' mattress. That the reason that Inuk was in Jacob's office was that she received a text supposedly from Jacob to meet her there. He's claiming he didn't send it. David's postulating in the group chat that Jacob's phone may have been cloned by whoever, or individuals involved in this crime, and asked for updates from everyone else. Now we can shift to
Me.
somebody else.
It's my turn.
Whoopee!
I'm gonna go
Well,
check
go
on
ahead,
Kepler.
birthday boy.
Yeah,
All
Wyatt's
right.
gonna go find Kepler's room and do a wellness check, I guess.
All right. Kepler's room. The music changes slightly to let you know we're in a different place.
Uh-huh.
And there stands Kepler's door.
Wyatt
What do you do?
knocks.
No response to the knocking.
He knocks again.
There's yet more absence of response to the knocking.
Wyatt puts on the gloves David gave him and will open the door.
Okay. I've been dreading this moment.
Oh no.
Well, that's never a
Wyatt.
good sign.
You walk into a truly baffling scene.
Oh,
First of all, clothes are strewn about the room. And not just
Oh.
what Kepler had been wearing. Literally every bit of clothing it seems Kepler would have owned. They almost layer the floor in an entirely new carpet made of denim and plaid shirts. Furthermore, the ceiling fan has been broken off of the ceiling and landed somehow face up in the middle of the floor and is still spinning. The desk has been smashed through, and we're talking like WWE put somebody through a table smashed through, top to bottom, that way. The chair's wheels are embedded in the ceiling, and the chair hangs from those wheels. And there Kepler lay, just on his side, seeming to rest peacefully.
In what state of dress?
Fully clothed. Sorry, I should have specified.
Okay. I guess Wyatt's gonna check if he's breathing.
Oh. You check his breath, and though twinged with a whole lot of alcohol, he's breathing.
Wyatt's gonna pull out his phone and start taking pictures. Just
Wow, no respect for this man's privacy at all.
look. I don't know what's going on here. I'm
East.
maybe just one of just the room as a whole, right? With him in the middle.
Okay.
I just said that to the group, like, found Kepler.
On Kepler, question mark.
And then Wyatt's gonna try to wake up Kepler.
All right.
Oh no.
How do you go about waking up Kepler?
I mean,
Before I
like,
say anything else.
Say his name a few times, and if he doesn't stir at all, like, put our hand on his shoulder and, like, jostle him a little.
Smack him.
All right. You say his name, and he lets out a grunt the second or third time you do, appearing to stir, but only for a brief moment. It's when you put your hand on him that all hell breaks loose.
Oh god.
Assuming you do not pass this athletics check.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Oh god, now you said that.
Oh, Azure's like, we take those. We take those all day. And then he proceeds to botch.
Yep.
Then
Oh shit.
I think I'm gonna
You were
soul
saying?
those ones. Oh. So 7.
All right. From a fully prone position, and I mean laying totally on his back, with an incredibly impressive display of agility, Kepler grips your wrist with both hands and throws the entire bottom half of his body up onto your shoulders, basically. Wrapping your head in one knee and basically performing a weird version of the figure 4 leg lock, except around your neck.
Uh-huh.
With your athletics, you are able to remain upright and not fall in the direction that he seems to want you to, though he does pathetically tug at your head a little bit with his legs, trying to get you to fall to the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up to a wall and slam him against the wall. Because he's on my shoulder. He's basically sitting on my shoulders, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so I just lean back a bit and just slam him into the wall.
All right. You don't even have to slam him particularly hard. Your makeshift backpack goes thunk on the floor and begins groaning pathetically.
The fuck? What was that?
Shit. I thought you wanted around too. Sorry, babe. Fuck.
What are you talking about?
Don't play coy, Themis. You know how we do. Come here, baby. Give me some sugar.
I'm not Themis.
What? He rubs his eyes a bit. Looks up at you. Who the fuck are you?
Knight, Agent Knight. You you are taking an unauthorized absence currently, and I'm checking up on you. What happened here?
Unauthorized absence. Ah, shit, I had to work tonight, didn't I?
Yes, and we kind of needed you. So
Okay, I'll get dressed.
I don't think
slowly trying to stand.
What happened here? Why does it look like a bomb went off in here?
Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. He says, putting a hand in your chest and trying to push you back.
Would this have anything to do with one Anya Sokolov coming in here last night?
Oh, fuck. She told you?
No.
God.
There's a situation currently that requires investigating, so...
Fine.
And your absence was concerning.
I'm sorry.
No, we're honestly mostly making sure you weren't dead or something.
Oh. Well, no, I'm fine. I'm right here. He says, giving a big stretch and a yawn.
Okay.
My man's just DP, and I can respect this hustle.
Wyatt, like, takes one more glance at, like, the wrecked furniture and stuff, and every article of clothing this man owns forming a carpet over the floor. And he just wonders how in the world, but you know, he has an inkling, and he does not want the answer, so he's just gonna leave it be as he leaves Kepler's room.
Kepler, still believing he is expected to go to work today,
Oh
is getting up, putting his shoes on the wrong feet,
no!
Oh
not
my
even wearing
goodness.
socks,
Oh god.
and stumbling his way out of the room.
I don't think you're in any state to work, even if we do kind of need a autopsy done.
If you need an autopsy, there's no one better in the business.
Yeah, but you are currently still drunk or extremely hungover, and a steady hand would be preferable, though the alternative is currently in lockup, so...
Does this hand not look steady to you? He says, giving a little... He flattens his hand out and points it towards you, pressing it against your forehead
Is
for
he
no
shaking
discernible
with
reason.
relief?
He does seem kind of steady, but he's clearly drunk.
Yeah... I think you should just clean up here.
Fuck, I was afraid you'd say that. Hey, where's Anya? She owes me another dragon's breath.
Don't know yet. Dragon's breath? What's dragon's... Wait. Is that the booze she brought in here last night?
Yeah. Shit's good, too. You should try it. You and your friends. Then you can have fights like this, he says, gesturing proudly to his room.
Wait. Fight?
Well, yeah. No feeling more being alive than being in Digiform and just having it out in ways that humans just can't. Shit's
Huh.
crazy.
Interesting. Well, honestly, I'm kind of glad that's why the room is wrecked. I'm not gonna go into what I thought it was, but regardless, please clean up your. I mean, I'm not your mom, so but like that desk is destroyed, and somehow that chair is in the ceiling, and how did the fan get? Nope, nope. Never mind. You're in no condition to work. Chill out, clean your room. I'm leaving. Yeah, and
Okay, your loss.
why it's gonna explain everything that Anya and Kepler got drunk and fought in Digiform last night, and that is why he was not available for work, and yeah, that's about it. And that the room is, the picture of the totaled room.
Well, David will send back, well, at least he's alive,
Night
but
beers.
under have a good night, beers. He's gonna send back under no circumstances is to touch that body until he's sober, so that
Yeah.
the findings of the autopsy will not be contested.
Yeah.
There's still suspicion on
Anya?
Yes, I was gonna use her code name, but I can't for the love of me remember.
Themis? Themis?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Was that
So,
it?
yeah, I think so.
Well, that's what he referred to
Yeah.
Wyatt as.
So the things are still very much questionable at this phase.
Yeah.
She may have done this it, to keep Kepler or to neutralize Kepler, but
To make it so that Astraea could do the autopsy and thus contaminate the evidence.
yes, that is that is a possibility, but we'll see where the rest of the evidence goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess now it is time to go on to the next person.
Hunter and Sammy.
Yep.
Hyro, Sammy, you're probably closing out the session tonight, so make it good. What's happening?
Okay, so first, did we ever receive we received word from Kashal, I assume, about like who the person is at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And from that, I guess we can just track where she went, because now it's really weird that we're gonna have someone who's like quote unquote a legal person here in Merl, and they're doing weird things. We should follow them,
Well, with the recordings, right?
obviously.
Yeah.
So you're staying in security and tracking where she went and stuff.
Initially,
Yes.
if something weird pops up, we can follow.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get super interesting after she visits Castillo. She heads back to her own room and stays there until the alarm sounds.
But why did she visit?
Okay.
Hmm?
After the lights come back on, do we see any actions
No.
from where she went?
Well, actually, she remains on camera pretty much the whole time. Remember, the power only went out in the third annex. So, when the alarm sounds, she leaves her room, mills about in the hallway for a little bit, then walks into uh, the mess hall, has a short conversation with Shin Young, and then heads back to her room.
Hey, she got the booze from Shinyang.
Okay, that makes sense. So we can probably roll her as a suspect then, right?
I have a request.
Hmm?
What about checking before, like, before she went to Kepler's place to see if she made correspondence with Astraea or something? Though if she might have been over text for all you know.
Sorry, what?
Maybe check if she like met with
So go.
Astraea or something.
Oh, yeah.
So from the point where we saw her, go in reverse instead of forward.
So just follow further back just in case.
Yeah.
All right. You follow Themis through what appears to be a pretty normal day for her, heading to the mess hall 2 or 3 times during the day, chatting with people out in the hallway outside of her room, staying in her room for most of it. And every once in a while, she walks off from the second annex up to the first. What she does there, though, is anyone's guess.
Okay. Honestly, I was expecting her to be most suspicious, and now I'm not really sure what lead to follow with her or any in particular that we can follow. Because it pretty much just seems like she was just doing her thing, and this seems separate? Question mark.
A red herring,
Hyro
Chekhov's gun yet to be fired. Let's find out.
just text messaged everything that we saw of what she was doing the entire time,
She hasn't been
but
very.
hasn't really done anything to convince us.
Okay. So David's gonna see this and okay, well then if see where she is now, or trace her steps back to the present and find out where she is now.
Yeah, where is she?
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to where we stop at the missile, and then go forward from there to presence.
All right. So you're just trying to figure out where she is right this second?
Yeah.
Mhm.
She is currently face down on a mess hall table, a glass of water beside her, and a half-finished bowl of cereal on her other side.
She's also feeling the dragon's fire, or whatever the booze was called.
All right.
And Hyro will message about this as well.
Okay. So David will send back, okay, go to the mess hall and find out what she knows, if anything. An informal and interview is what this will be.
Okay.
Okay.
He will also send back, be ready to detain if necessary.
I doubt.
But I doubt.
Honestly,
Just
That'll probably be fine.
just covering all the bases.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh God!
You did have to say that.
Why?
He said it, folks.
Nope, Sammy, this is on you now. I'm not going anywhere near this.
You have to go back him up, Hyro.
I'm gonna back him up, but I'm not. I'm gonna need a backup.
we've got your back, he yells from across the room.
Exactly.
Understandable, honestly. But yeah, we can go like quickly meet up with her and
You're
see
gonna get
what's
me
up.
killed. I'm better on my own.
No, you know what? You use that as like a mean thing, but I believe in Ren. I have nothing but the utmost faith. His helps have been actually helpful.
Oh great! Now you just cursed it. Oh!
Can't even be nice.
You'll be fine, Ren. You'll see. So yeah, let's go chat with her. I just, just quickly greet her with like a little like sitting across and being like, "Hi." Oh dear, you do look terrible.
And they say Cashel has no tact.
It's like a weird, different kind of lack of tact.
Yeah. Cashel is overly blunt. Sammy is overly has no guile whatsoever and is brutally honest.
What's the guile? Why are you misspelling the thing that fish breathe with?
She raises her head and very slowly opens her mouth to say to you, "You're not too great looking yourself," before slamming her head back on the table.
I know. I got woken up early. That's fine. But we just wanted to ask some questions if it was fine.
I'm not in the mood to talk.
He like leans over to Hyra to be like, I kind of don't want to bother her. I feel bad for her. Should
All
we,
right,
like-
guys. All right, guys. Themis isn't a suspect. We didn't want to bother her.
Sammy, you have to give her some water, give her something to sober her up.
She already has water. Look, I don't really want to like bother you too much. Like the quicker you answer, I guess the easier it can be. Do you know anything weird about Astraea recently?
Did you not hear me? I said leave.
Because Theo said she's like legal person in Mirabel, right?
Yep.
I mean, okay, I want to leave, but like, we can't really leave an investigation into a possible murder open, you know?
It's not a possible murder.
Someone's
There's a
dead.
murder.
Well, she's a lawyer. Or legal. I assume she'll be like, oh fuck.
No, the murder happened. She is an alleged
That's like,
murderer.
Well, yeah, that's why you say possible. You can't reveal your whole hand.
I guess.
Her hands ball up into fists, and her wrists expand outward
Uh-oh.
into mighty metallic cuffs,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
which then begin to brim with flames
Uh-oh.
as her fists grow into padded black and red gloves. Her stature doubles in size as a long spiraled horn grows from her forehead. She snarls and says, "Fuck off." You're now looking at a very pissed off Marsmon who is visibly ready to fight.
Haro just give Sammy like back off.
Sammy looks at Hybro and then looks at her. Alright, we'll make you a deal. If he fights you and wins, you have to tell us everything. If you win, we'll leave you alone.
No!
Then come here, Pipsqueak. Roll initiative.
No!
Actually, we'll wait and roll initiative next session.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not in the mess hall.
Good luck.
Also, isn't Marsmon a mega?
Yes!
Yep.
You're toast, buddy.
At least that'll be Ren and not me.
You totally got this, Hyro. I have faith in you.
Well,
I'm
No,
gonna
I
Haro's
guess
do
gonna
at
run.
least
Haro's gonna run.
I guess at least we'll see what Ren gets obsessed with next for his next character.
Haro?
You do have a
I
backup,
don't care if
right?
I'm gonna spoil this. Huh?
You do have a backup, right?
You should have one. Everyone should have one, just in case.
Yes. But still.
I
Hyro's
don't
gonna
want to
run.
have to use it.
Hyro is gonna run.
It would be. We don't know what Hyro's going to do because the session has
we don't know
ended.
yet.
I'm gonna spoil it. He's gonna run.
He's going to attempt to. But anyways, thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. Unfortunately, this is where I will be ending the stream as a whole. That was Agents of Reflection Scar, though. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.